So, winter is coming and I'm really stinking excited for it. I have been waiting for some snow and it is finally starting to fall. Now, a lot of people who are here working the same job as me have been here back in the last season when there was snow, and so they are used to it and they remember how difficult it really made life. But because I'm from the south, this was something that I was really looking forward to, and I'm really happy to see the snow start to fall. It's exciting to wake up every morning and to see what the new day would look like. So I'm gonna run you through a little bit how we have been preparing for winter these past few weeks as the snow has been starting to fall, and what that's probably going to look like in the future, as well as some of the gear that I have accumulated in the earlier summer and fall months in preparation for this, and what I found works and does not really work in the cold winter weather. So let's get started on what all this stuff kind of looks like, at least from my perspective. So first things first, every morning I wake up and I look outside my window and I try to see what the day looks like. The way my window is situated, I can see a good bit of not only the forecast high above, whether it's overcast and looks like snow. I can also see a lot of the mountains back in the valley from where I'm at, and I can see how much snow they've gotten or whatever is on my ground. So I can also know, based on that, how to prepare for my day. If I have a day off, this is usually when I can spend some more time getting ready and making my own coffee. So a luxurious thing about being here for a good chunk of time is that I have started to accumulate some more comforts in making my life a little bit easier. I was able to get a shipment of coffee from a friend for my birthday, and it was really sweet. And I was also able to get a coffee grinder from my friend Janessa, and it has been so nice to make my own coffee here in my room every morning. I also got the coffee maker gifted from my neighbor, so all of this stuff has just kind of come together and made my life a lot more comfortable. I also have a kitchen, a semi-kitchen with some hot plates and some pots and pans, so I can now cook in my room as well. So if it's too cold to go out and get a meal over at the employee dining room some days, I have that option now to stay here. So accumulating these goods, especially as we encroach upon the cold, dark winter months, is really comforting to know that I can take care of myself in here and I have pretty much everything I need. After I get all of that done, I begin to get ready and I kind of do my skincare routine. I have a lot of serums and things, but I've noticed that the sun still does come out, even though it's not really shining on my face as it really did in Florida. Sunscreen is a must, as well as a lot of moisturizer if you want to combat the harshness of the cold, dry weather up here. You definitely need to use those things every single day. My skin has gotten a lot better, but these are still things that I need to daily incorporate into my routine. Once all of those things are done, then I get to go into the fun part of trying to figure out how I'm gonna dress. The issue with figuring out how to dress is I work in an area where I give tours throughout our whole property, and those pretty much are outside. The rest of the time I spend inside of our cafe making coffees. That means I have to be able to dress for both different climates and be able to switch in and out of that easily. So I've gotten a few different garments that have helped me, and I've learned what's worked and what hasn't. And for the most part, the stuff I found that works really well, and I have been wearing it every single day. So I pretty much start off with a simple pair of pants. Depending on how I feel, I can just either wear jeans that day, or if I really am bumming it and I want to be comfy, then I'll just wear some joggers like this. And then I want to make sure that I have a nice thermal top. This is one I found in Krusty's. Thank you, person who dropped it off. It's really nice and toasty, and I don't really need to worry about it. Next, after that, I want to put on a sweater. I wear a lot of these. They're like crew necks. We also have them here at the resort. They've given them to us, so it's part of our uniform sort of. But for the most part, I just kind of chill all day in this and my joggers, and I'm pretty much good. As the weather gets kind of colder though, I have been incorporating my most favorite piece of gear, which is my bibs. So I'll get those. So these are my bibs. They're just like overall kind of things that are insulated, and they do a really, really great job at keeping you warm. These are Arctics. I also found these in Krusty's, thanks to whoever dropped them off. And you just put them on and you kind of zip them up like overalls. And I kind of, as the weather's been getting really, really cold, I kind of just wear these inside all day because I'm in and out of the cafe constantly. So I kind of have to. Next, after I put on the bibs and my thermal and my sweater, I want to put on a nice winter jacket. This one is actually pretty thin. I got this one at Value Village for 20 bucks. But the really cool thing about this, aside from the price, is that it's so long. It covers my legs. And I wear this every single day. So it's toasty enough with the bibs and all the layers, but this is a quick way to just add a little bit of warmth if you're just going outside, and so that's why I wear it constantly. Now, the other thing about all this cold weather is that your face is exposed. And you don't want that because it's uncomfortable, yes, but when it gets to a certain temperature, it gets really, really painful, and you just cannot expose skin like that. So a suggestion I got from a friend was to order a neck gaiter like this, but not just one. He wanted me to order turtle fur because it's very soft. So this is the one that I got. It's actually called a balaclava something. Maybe I'm mixing it up with that dessert. You know, that one. This is like a, you'll see it if you look it up online. Just do like a balaclava or something. I don't know what I'm saying, but this is like a neck gaiter. I bought the one with the little hood that kind of goes over your head like this, and it has been such a game changer. The only bad thing about this is that when I breathe like this, the steam from my breath goes up and it melts my mascara, and I'm like, it's bleeding mascara all over the place. That's the only thing. But when we're going on snow machine or something really crazy cold like that, this is amazing. So I'll put that on, I'll put the head thing on, and then I will also put a beanie on. It is past the point now that you can really not wear anything on your head, or at least anything covering your ears. So a beanie is very, very important. And if you want to fit into the local aesthetic, you can also get a squid hat, or like most people call it, a Carhartt beanie. They look like squids on your head. I caved and I got one. It's cute though, it's white. I don't know where it is. It's not here, but anyway, this is what this looks like. Look kind of stupid. But you're gonna go like this. And then so you look less dumb, you're gonna put the beanie on top. And then just like this. Of course, also you will need gloves as well. You can't expose any skin, so you're gonna want to put these bad boys on. I don't have them here with me, but I do own some heated gloves that I bought from my friend for $1. They don't really work so well. Not just the pair that I have, which is kind of an unknown brand, but it's the fact that your fingers are separated. The heated gloves work well in a pinch if you're really, really cold, but really what you want out here is some nice wool gloves or mittens. Mittens are going to allow your fingers to stay together and be a little warmer than if your fingers were separated. So I wear this stuff if I'm going out briefly, or if I'm, you know, serving drinks or something like that and I need to wear gloves. But really, these kinds of things don't help you stay warm. But it's better than nothing. It's better than just you know, if you need something really quick to walk outside in, you're gonna need something. So this is what I have here. All right, so now that I have everything on me and everything done for the morning, now it's time to pack up and get ready for work. I definitely need to bring a bag of things that I will need throughout the day, because the walk from housing to where I work is a little bit far and a little bit slippery now that the snow is kind of turning into ice and causing crazy hazards. It's kind of insane. So I have to make sure everything's in there that I would need: water, money, chapstick. It's all very important. So I'll get that going. And finally, it's kind of crazy. noting the change that winter brings. I've had my power go out in my room a couple times because there's been too many heaters plugged in, and that can get pretty scary because I don't really know when maintenance will come, and you kind of have to improvise the best you can. So I did a really good job on stocking up on blankets and finding this heater back here way back in the summer before it became something that was in really high demand. So I stocked up on that. I've got a lot of cozy clothes and things to bundle up in if that's necessary. It's also a real danger when you're going outside. It's really been spooky when you go outside here in the wild, not only in it just being wild, but now the fact that it's so cold. It's really kind of scary to understand that you're really at the mercy of these elements, and if you don't prepare properly, it can kill you. So dressing warmly like this is not just something that you do for comfort, but it's something that you do for survival, especially if you're going to be out here long amounts of time. It's also important to kind of prepare your vehicles if we're going to town. Have water and blankets in the back seat in case you crash. In the first couple of weeks that we had received snow, it started to ice over a little bit, and people weren't really sure how to drive when they were coming in on the road. And in that first day, we had about 3 crashes on this main road, and we're so far out here that we're really not close to anybody who can help. And also, if you're in the middle of the night, the next shuttle doesn't come until 9 in the morning, and you know, it can be pretty dangerous. I've not really been in many sketchy situations that I've put myself in out of negligence or on purpose, but everything that you do out here is kind of scary, everything, and you have to just prepare the best you can, whether you are just walking to work and it's a little dark, or you're going up a hill to go hiking even in the broad daylight, or if you're taking some people on a tour, or if you're just going to town. All of these things have inherent risks associated with them, and you need to do your best to stay ahead of that, to have gear, to have weapons, to be safe, and be vigilant at all times. And I'm proud to say that that's just kind of become second nature to me at this point. So I feel like I am ready for winter, because I'm so excited, and truthfully, I get made fun of this all the time, but I never get tired of the snow, ever. And I don't think I should. I don't ever really want to get to the point where I'm like, oh gosh, it's snowing again, so much snow, I hate the snow. I hear that a lot, and I don't ever want to get to that point, and I don't think I will. So that's really exciting. I'm happy I've gotten to this point. I'm happy I've been here long enough to be able to see snow, and I'm happy I really have everything I need. So that being said, let me take you outside to show you what I get to walk out and see every single day. And every single day I do get to see that, it stops me in my tracks because it never stops being exciting. It's always gorgeous. So I'm gonna show you that right now. This is it. This is gorgeous. So yeah, that is my home back there. That's what I get to see every single day, and it's just so gorgeous. I can't stop feeling like I'm the luckiest person ever to be able to experience this beautiful land, and to be able to live in the place that I've really always wanted to live. Always. I'm living my dream come true right now, seriously, and it's the best thing ever. So I hope you learned something. I learned a lot already, and I'm still continuing to learn, and I'd love to be able to share that with you. If you have any better suggestions, which I'm sure there's people who do, you can leave that in the comments below, or just let me know if there's anything you learned being in a colder climate or being in some place really extreme like Alaska like me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!